Nations. She's a new poet, new channel, and performed for the first time during the Talking Stick Festival in Vancouver. Through her words, she hopes to connect with the youth and call them to rise in a movement that has changed her life. Put your hands together for Valeen, Jules.
Bright lights, little city. I can barely see anybody out there, so I'm gonna need you all to do me a favor right now and give me your greatest warrior cry. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna be doing 2 poems, and this first poem is gonna get really personal, so please be gentle on me. And it's called Mind of an Okajidakwe. Take a minute to relate to me as I open the door for you into my mind. I have a desire to inspire, but what does that require from a young Indigenous lady such as myself? A former foster child who blossomed as a wallflower in grade school. In the colonial system, I am the minority of minorities. In the colonial system, I live the intergenerational struggles forced upon us as Aboriginal peoples. In the colonial system, I carry a burden of scars, sorrows, insecurities. Stop. Breathe. In your presence, I can smell the warrior in your DNA. Pause. Breathe. Remembering my dream of inspiring many beings in many ways as the thought of those with high expectations of me and those with no expectations of me tumbleweeds across my brain. But when I ignore everyone's expectations of me and focus only on mine, I become sick to my stomach. I spend long nights trying to convince myself that my birth was enough to spark hope for the future. I want to see the Indigenous baby with a decolonized teachma reflect back from my mother's eyes. I yearn for the moment that I finally recognize myself, because in that moment, the thundering movement will roar a warrior's cry, and you all will realize that you can do it too. So do not worry about the day that I sacrifice my body to Mother Earth, but instead be assured by these words: I will return, and I will be millions.